Hi everyone, my name is Maggie. I am the creator of Glowing Goddess natural skincare products. I have been growing this line for a while now, and I'm very excited to share it with you. I've had a bunch of new customers lately, so I felt like I should do a little video on how to use these products because there's so many ways to use them. And they're really incredible when you use them properly. So I talked to a lot of people about oil cleansing, and so many people come to me and they're like, I bought this expensive oil and it didn't really work for me. And I think a big part of that is because people don't know how to properly oil cleanse, because it's incredible, and once you do it properly you'll feel the difference and you'll never go back. So I'm going to show you how to properly oil cleanse. This is my Glowing Goddess cleansing oil. It's got amla, neem leaves, and those were steeped for 7 months in jojoba oil. So we got all the good, wonderful medicinal properties of those plants. It's also got some grapeseed oil, it's got some rose hip and some walnut oil, and a little bit of hemp seed oil. All of these oils are going to be cleansing and nourishing and moisturizing, so you'll get like everything all in one. This is like the all-in-one. If you were only going to buy one product, I think a lot of people out there are like trying to minimalize the products, so this would be the one thing I would buy because it can be a cleansing oil. It can also be your moisturizer. So the first thing I'm going to do is take a full dropper. I'm going to do 2. Sorry, this is the second thing I'm going to do. I totally forgot. First thing I'm going to do is use my Glowing Goddess Rose Mist. This mist has all these lovely crystals infused in there. Oh, it smells so good, you guys. Like roses. So that mist is going to help you absorb this oil so much better. And this oil has frankincense and wild orange. Really a lovely combination, one of my favorites. So I'm really working the oil into my skin, and here's where a lot of people go wrong. They just put the oil on and then wash it off, but that's not how to properly oil cleanse. I use a full dropper and then I go in and do another one. I like to incorporate, like, there's another like little bit, not full. So I like to incorporate my neck into all this because I don't want neck wrinkles and because it just feels so lovely, so relaxing. So I come in and do some moves here down the neck, and this is activating my lymph. I can feel it. So when you like have that swallow, that's your lymph activating. So that's something to look for. I like to really work these jaw areas because we hold so much tension and so much stress here, and this makes washing my face like an exciting thing for me. And I think like once I was excited to wash my face, I started doing it every day. So find ways to make this exciting and relaxing, and then you'll be better about your skincare routine. So there's all sorts of moves we can do. Let's go into our eyebrows a little bit. Pinch these eyebrows. It's incredibly relaxing. I hold so much tension here. I also use my knuckles. They fit perfectly. And then I come in here and do little like figure 8s here. And then I'm going to come in and do some of this and some of this. This is going to really help if you are feeling like you have crow's feet happening. It's also just really, really nice. Also, we're going to come in here and we're going to do this eye lifting. It makes your eyes look bigger. And it's just this pressure point right here. And I kind of like lean my head into it. If you can see, I'm like pushing my head down. It's not like a crazy amount of pressure. It's just a little bit. But I hold this for about 30 seconds. If you're about to go on a date, it'll make your eyes look all big. It's awesome. Here's my other trick before a date. This makes your lips look really plump. The duck face. How do I do that? I'm kind of pulling and pinching and then smoothing it out. And also just really, I notice in the winter I'm like, I always have the driest lips, so doing a little bit of exfoliating here. Okay, and then come back into these effleurage strokes. And again, lifting and sculpting the cheekbones. It's always nice to incorporate into your facial massage. And then I do some tapping. Also, a really awesome thing to do is this little like pinching action. So this helps your skin create collagen. You don't need fancy products. You don't need to go buy supplements. You just need to gently pinch your skin, which is awesome. And I like to do it around my lips too. And then I come up in my forehead and just do a little, and then smooth it all out. Now for the best part, the ears. I like to take a few breaths here and really like get all those points. You have so many points on your ears. This is an incredible thing for your body. Kind of coming in on the edge and doing these little pinchies. You can hold specific points for a minute. Sometimes I like to like pull them out a little. And then I come in here and around and down. All right. And then the next step is to take your washcloth, and I'm going to run to the bathroom and put it under warm water, and then I'll show you what I do with it. So, this is the other really important step when it comes to oil cleansing, properly removing the oil. Some people just splash water on their face, and that's not how you remove the oil. Okay, so I'm taking this cloth, putting in some warm water, not hot, warm, okay? Hot can destroy your skin. So, warm water is best. And I'm going to get in and do my neck first. Okay. Back in there. And of course you can do this in your sink if you're in your bathroom. And then I'm going to lay it across my face and kind of do this like wrappy thing. I'm going to do some compresses. So I'm just kind of like pressing it down into my skin. And then I'm going to gently wipe. Now I've done this before with a washcloth and it's okay, but it's just super harsh and extremely exfoliating. So especially if you have dry or sensitive skin, you don't want to be using a washcloth, a normal washcloth. People with more oily and thicker skin can get away with it, but it's also not ideal. I use these muslin cloths. They come with the cleansing oil when I sell you the cleansing oil. And for me, that's been the best. And we're going to be making some really fabulous ones soon. So keep an eye out for that. I'll post a little video once those are done. Okay, so my hands are kind of moist. I'm just going to press it into my skin again. I'm going to do step 2 of cleansing. So, this is it says my Blue Moon cleanser. It was my Blue Moon cleanser, but now it's just my regular honey cleanser. I have 2. The Blue Moon has blue tansy in it, which makes it incredibly magical and a little bit more expensive. And then I have the, I call it the Cleopatra, which is the honey. Now, next thing I'm going to do is just squirt a little bit into my hands. It smells so good. Okay, And I'm gonna go in. Now it's not like super sudsy or really like, it has no surfactants in it basically, so you're not gonna get that normal like sudsy face cleanser, but it cleanses just as well, if not better, than harsh soap. So again, I'm just like working it into my skin, and I'm just kind of gonna get any of the leftover oil. Now you could just stop at the oil cleanse. You don't have to do this step, but I personally enjoy it, and the medicinal properties of the cleanser, yeah, nothing beats it. So just the same thing, just gently wiping it off. And again, this is exfoliating enough, even with just the muslin. So people with sensitive skin might want to be a little bit more gentle, or maybe skip this step, maybe use water. Yeah, just see what your skin says. There's not many people that can't handle the muslin. So. Okay. So I have one more step, but I'm gonna have to pause really quick because I forgot it. So the next step is my Glowing Goddess grains. So these grains can be used on their own as a cleanser. They can be used as a mask. I like to mix mine with rose water, milk. I like to use all sorts of different liquids. I've done aloe vera before, it's lovely. I've mixed it with my oil for a nice exfoliating oil cleanse. But today I'm just going to show you a little trick. You can use my cleanser with the grains, and it makes this like really incredible mask type of thing. And I love these rose quartz bowls. I have these available as well in my shop, and they're just really, really lovely. And voila, it's magic. So you can use this as a mask, you can use this as a cleanser. Take your pick. I use it as both. I do like a cleansing mask. Sometimes I'll do this step and then I'll do another mask after. So again, whatever your skin is needing or telling you, however much time you have, all these things are factoring in. I'm gonna let this sit. You can really let it sit for however long, 10 to 15 minutes. I'm gonna do 10 minutes. And while I let that sit, I am also going to do this. I'm gonna use my Glowing Goddess Beautifying Balm. These don't have my, oh god. They don't have like my new stickers on them. These are my old stickers. But yeah, so this is my Goddess Balm. It's really, it's insane, you guys. It's the most healing product that I think I've ever made. And I'm gonna put some on my lips as a lip mask. It's got rose, it's got helichrysum, lavender, frankincense, myrrh. It's got every essential oil and the highest quality of essential oils. I only use doTERRA in my products. Nothing else. I love it. This I also put on at night after my gua sha. I put it on after masks always. and it literally is beautifying balm. No joke. Okay, so we're gonna let this sit for about 10 minutes and we'll be right back. So I just removed the mask. My skin feels so good, you guys. It's like softer than my baby's. It feels so good. The grains really are a game changer. So another like staple in my skincare. I do this at least 3 times a week. You could do this more. You could do this every day. Again, this could be your cleanser. They're really beautiful. Yeah, let me show. They're really beautiful color. There's tons of stuff in there, but I was inspired by Indian Upton, and that's something that they do before their wedding. They do it to their whole body, and it's this like exfoliating cleanse, and it's got all sorts of stuff like oats and lavender and chamomile and rose petals and walnuts, and gosh, there's so much in mine. There's manjista root, there's marshmallow root, there's so much mushrooms, yeah, so much stuff. I'm trying to think about it all. Okay, so the last step after you remove that mask would be to moisturize, and so I'm going to use my beautiful oil, the Glowing Goddess Serum, I should say. It's got really lovely rose buds in there. It's got some green aventurine crystal, also some blue sandstone, which is really beautiful. It kind of has this sparkle to it, so I like to like shake it around, and it's just a really beautiful product. So before I put that on, again, I'm going to use my mist, crystal infused mist. So good. And this stuff is wonderful for your hair. I use it in my hair all the time. I have one in my car, I have one at home, I have one by my desk, I have them everywhere. Mists are incredible for raising the vibration, especially a rose mist, changing the mood. If you just need to like snap out of it, if you're like thinking too hard and you gotta get out of your head, it's an incredible way to like come back into your body. And it's also really good for in-between products. So I did 2 squirts of my serum. This serum has so much. Oh my god. It's got calendula, roses, comfrey, manjista, it's got some sandalwood, some frankincense, and some Siberian fir and some patchouli, and this is like one of my favorite combinations. It's extremely grounding, earthy, so good at night before bed, also so good in the morning. It's a very light oil, but it does a lot. It packs a lot of power. Your skin will transform if you do this process, if you do it once a week even. I recommend it 3 times a week. Or even more. The oil cleansing I do daily, and then the other pieces I like kind of do every other day or every few days. But this makes skincare really fun. It's a ritual for me now. I have all my little crystals that I use, and I just make it into something really extremely loving for myself, because that's really the main goal. The end goal is like, take time out of your day to care about yourself. Give yourself that love that you're searching for. You've got the power. And my next video, we're going to talk all about tools and different tools you can use to incorporate into your skincare routine. And I sell all these wonderful tools, and I'll get more into it on the next video. So please subscribe, like this video, and I'll see you on the next one.